right, welcome back to another episode of Running Through the A. This is our first one of 2023, and we're very excited to be joined by one of our new quarterbacks, a transfer from North Carolina, but he's an Arkansas guy, Jacolby Criswell. How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good, we're
Doing
good.
good. Appreciate you coming on.
No problem.
How are the holidays for you?
It was real nice. Just kind of stayed up at my house up in Fayetteville with my family. Kind of traveled back to North Little Rock with my mom's family. Then we went to my dad's family and had Christmas. So it was pretty fun.
All over the place.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah.
How was being back
So,
home in Arkansas?
It's nice. Probably been home. My 3 years of being here, been home probably a max of 6, 7 times, somewhere around there. So feels really nice to be able to see my sisters grow up now, my little brother. So I'm really excited about that.
So when do you officially make your way back to Arkansas?
So I'm currently packing up all my stuff right now. Fly out Saturday, and then I'm there for good.
All
you got
right.
a place set up and everything?
I do. I'm not too big into setting up houses, so my mom's on that dude. So,
And
There
but
you go.
yes, sir.
you said that they live in Fayetteville or have a house in Fayetteville?
They do. 10 minutes away from campus.
That's my dream.
Oh, it's a little bit too close. My mom told me that. Told me my dad and her don't get enough date night, so on the weekends they're gonna be dropping the kids off. So
There you go.
really excited about that one.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start from the beginning. You were born and raised in Arkansas, right? Did
Right.
you grow up an Arkansas fan?
Honestly, growing up, I got introduced to football really early, but I never did watch it. And
Yeah.
so one of my buddies, they played football. I didn't play football. One of my buddies was like, "Yeah, you should come and play football with us." So I played football out in the playground, and after that, they told me to join the team. But I didn't play quarterback. And when I first played, so first through sixth grade, didn't play quarterback, played running back. And then after that, it just kind of happened.
So you were running back through sixth grade. When did you know? And then quarterback, I guess, middle school on high school quarterback.
Well, I've always known I was a quarterback, but the coach's son played quarterback, and I was the backup.
One of those
Oh.
things.
It didn't work out that way for me.
So where did you grow up in Morrilton? Like were
I
you always
did.
in Morrilton?
Always lived in Moulton. Lived in Conway. So I stayed in Conway, but went to school in Moulton.
Okay, I got you.
Mhm.
Did you
Uh,
grow up going to Arkansas games at all?
I did. Growing up, I did. After only when my brother played Dre, only when he played, that's when I really started to go to football games. I was too much. I was busy doing my own thing, worrying about my life in football, that type of situation while he was in still in high school. But I was able to catch one game in high school. It's probably the best high school game I've seen. It was when it was he was on a team. It was I forgot who it was. I want to say it was I'm not sure if it was Brandon Allen. It was one of them, but they were stacked that year and they played Conway, and it was pretty nice. That was like the first time me watching him play football, and it was incredible.
I bet that was a shootout.
It was.
So Dre Greenlaw, that's your brother.
hmm
Yeah, people don't know that.
Yeah,
Did
we go.
you look up to him in like the football stance?
I did. I knew I've had the talent, but me and Dre, we were close growing up. Kind of situations happened to where we got separated, but we've always stayed in touch. And so, he's always reached out to me since I was younger and was like, all right, yeah, like he kind of knew the ways about football because his dad was a football coach. And so my dad's a football coach now as well. So just kind of worked out to where I knew he was a baller. And so I just kind of wanted to be that guy, but I just had the smarter brain to play quarterback while he played defense.
You have to be smart to be a quarterback.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which I'm not saying Dre wasn't smart. He just,
I know.
Hey, he's killing it right now.
He just likes to hit people.
yeah, I'm really excited for him. He's doing really well, and
Mhm.
I'm hoping one day. I told him one day if I play against him, we're putting up numbers.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Mhm.
Do you get to see him often, or since he's in San Francisco and stuff,
Uh,
not around?
Not much. I haven't since he's been in the NFL. I haven't been able to catch a game because our season really doesn't align up together.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah,
yeah. So I really haven't been able to watch him, but on TV, yes, for sure.
Mm.
Have y'all talked since you announced that you're going to Arkansas?
Yeah, he called me that morning after because he knew way before, and
Yeah,
he just kind of let me be about it. He didn't tell me like, okay, like I think this is best for you, that type of situation. And but
yeah,
I kind of figured he wanted me to be back home, but he wasn't going to say it.
Mhm.
But
yeah. Just
yeah,
Back to high school. How was your high school career? You were the number two player in Arkansas in your class, 2019 Gatorade Player of the Year in Arkansas. How was playing for Morrilton?
it was real nice. I mean, growing up there, I mean, me and the boys, we've had chemistry since we were younger. And so, I mean, I really enjoyed it. I mean, having my dad as my offensive coordinator, I was the example at practice every single day.
Yeah.
One person messes up, he gets on to me. I mean, that's just kind of the responsibility that I held and for my teammates. But I mean, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I'd say we were a solid team. I mean, we could have done better. I got hurt my junior year, and that was the year we probably could have went on a run, a big run, but things didn't happen that way. And senior year, I mean, just kind of figuring out the new team. And so it just kind of because senior year, most of the guys I grew up with didn't play. So figuring out the new team with the younger guys. And then we ended up getting rolling pretty late. It was a rough start, but got rolling pretty late. And so I cherish every single moment I played in high school.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how old were you when you got your first? When did you realize that okay, I might have a future? I might be able to play college ball. How old were you when you got your first, I
Oh.
guess, offer?
So I was in ninth grade. So
Dang.
coach Coach Nathan Brown, he lived right across from me and he knew my dad. And so that was like my first official offer. But growing up, seventh grade through eighth grade, I knew it was going to come. I mean, just just kind of my first year playing quarterback, and I always knew that I wanted to be a quarterback. And obviously, it's seventh grade, anyone can put up numbers in seventh grade. But that's when I really found out, okay, I could go a long way with this. And Coach Nathan Brown, he also told me the same exact thing. And so he ended up pulling the trigger on me in ninth grade, and so felt really nice.
So how old were you when you started for varsity? What year was that?
It was 10th grade.
So sophomore year, you're a starter for the varsity football team.
Yeah, and a little bit in ninth grade. Whenever my season was over, I played up with high school for a little bit,
Damn.
a receiver, but not
For
Receiver.
a receiver,
a receiver.
there you go. Got us to the field.
Mm.
So when did like North Carolina come in the picture versus Arkansas?
So I'd say in high school, I mean, before that, before I got my first offer, I went to a camp, and that was when Dre was playing. And I've always wanted to be a Razorback, but it was when Coach Lunny and all them were all there. I love that guy to death, but he told me just keep working. And so I've always wanted to be a Razorback, but things didn't turn out that way. But speaking back on that, I'd say months after I got my first offer in ninth grade, Coach Longo, who was the OC at North Carolina, now at Wisconsin, me and him, we kind of had a really good relationship, known him for about 6, 7 years now. And he ended up offering me. And then after that, that was like way before Arkansas did, because Arkansas didn't offer me till late. They were like one of my latest offers. And so with that happening, which it wasn't an offer, but we all get the point. But
Yeah, that
uh,
was fan. That was frustrating.
We
As
know
a fan, that was
we know what
frustrating.
happened there.
Yeah,
frustrating for my family as well. And so we just kind of had that connection. And then I committed to him. And then late, that's when Coach Pittman ended up coming. And at the same time, Coach Longo and Coach Pittman came at the same exact time. Because I think my dad kind of figured out like, okay, like they need to come up here because if he doesn't, he may end up swapping. And
Mhm.
so they ended up coming, and I had to stay loyal. And so now I'm excited to be a Razorback, though. He
Yeah.
finally got.
How was your time at North Carolina?
It was real nice. I mean, I loved every single moment. If I'm being honest with you, uh, I wouldn't take back a single thing that I was able to accomplish here. I mean, I kind of didn't plan out the way I wanted to play out, but still wouldn't take it away.
Chapel Hill is one of my favorite campuses in America. I love it. And matter of fact, when you tweeted like from one hill to another, their campuses are very similar.
Really similar, and I'd say that's what, because I wasn't thinking about leaving the South. Like North Carolina, they say is the South, but I don't count it. But
Right.
it's really similar to Arkansas. Like besides the beach, and of course you got Charlotte, but I mean it was like home away from home to me because it was exactly the same.
It
So
is.
it
North
wasn't.
Carolina is beautiful. What does it mean for you to come back and be able to play for your home state and for Arkansas and follow, where your brother played? How much of a dream is that?
I mean, it honestly means a lot to me. I mean, I knew I was going to enter the portal and I knew where I was going to go, but I mean, some people figured it out, but
A lot of us figured it out.
but I mean, I wanted to come back home. I mean, just playing for Coach Pittman, playing for my home state. I mean, I had a lot of support here in North Carolina, but it wasn't the support that I would be getting from people that I know, I grew up with. And that means a lot to me. And so as soon as it happened, I'm thrilled. I mean, honestly, the season didn't go. I watched every single game this year, every single Razorback game. And just to pick up and see exactly like what the offense is going to be like. And so I mean, I'm really excited. I mean, the season didn't go the way a lot of Razorback fans wanted it to go, but I mean, as an in-state kid, it's like they had the players, they had the coaches, and so I mean, I just wanted to be back and be a part of something special as soon as season starts.
Yeah. And you're going to be entering a fantastic quarterback room with KJ and Malachi coming in. Do you talk to them pretty often?
No.
No? Okay.
Honest, short and honest. I like that.
Mm.
Are you excited to learn kind of because KJ's kind of an experienced SEC player? Are you excited to kind of see the competition there and kind of watch what he does, what he can bring to offer, what he can learn from you? Are you excited about that to bring that in? I guess.
I mean, I'm thrilled. I mean, I'm sure they can learn. I'm sure I can learn some stuff about him, and I'm sure he can learn some stuff about me.
For sure.
Being seeing quarterbacks like Sam Howell and arguably one of the best college quarterbacks right now, Drake May. I mean, seeing how they learn from me, I've learned from them. And so, I mean, just bringing a lot to the table, me personally, because I feel like I'm an experienced player, but I haven't played much. But just knowing I was learning from those guys and where they're going now, I mean, I feel like it could be a great QB room from skill wise and learning wise for all of us.
Yeah, you've been in a fantastic quarterback room over there. Were you in the 2020 class?
Mm-hmm.
So did you go to North Carolina? Like, did you graduate early and go to North Carolina, or did you wait till the summer or whatever?
I graduated early.
Okay, so with COVID happening during that, were you like in North Carolina doing spring practice stuff, or what was that whole experience like?
So I got there and we practiced for a little bit, and weeks later they're like, okay, well, campus is getting shut down, y'all go home. I went to Georgia with one of my buddies, and we were there for 6 months because we like not 6 months, but it was around like 3 or 4 months because we weren't allowed to come back.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was just back there the whole time. I mean, we had Zoom meetings, learning the offense, things along that, but not much happened during that time.
Yeah. I'm always curious because it's different for like everyone at different places.
Yeah, we've interviewed a few people that had to deal with the COVID situation, and it's different for everybody. Luckily, you are familiar with Fayetteville. A lot of people didn't even get a step foot on campus before the first time on campus was moving in. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm familiar with it. There's a lot of things that I still don't know about it, but I mean, shouldn't be a problem. I mean, I'm from there, but not from Fayetteville, but from Arkansas. So therefore, everything still feels the same to me. Like nothing's that makes sense.
So you got some beer behind your head back there. Let's go into your hobbies. You big hunter?
Ooh.
I mean, I'd say average hunter. I mean, I'm not the best. Been quite a few times. I've never been with my dad though, because
Are those yours behind you?
No, these are some of my buddies. So, I mean, these are like older ones that they put into the house when we first moved in. And so we just kind of kept it there, but that's about it. I mean, actually, I don't think it's theirs. I think it's their dad's, but they like to say it's theirs.
Call them out.
Uh,
They look cool. They look cool in the college.
but I'd say
College.
by far my hobbies, I'm a very outdoorsy person. I mean, I like to be outside hunting, fishing. I mean, I'm pretty basic if I'm being honest. I mean, I don't do much. I mean,
Yeah.
I just do football, and if I have time to go outside to go hunting, fishing, I'll do that, hang out with friends. But other than that, I mean, I don't do much.
Yeah.
Well, you come into the right place. There's a lot of players I know that have like fishing holes in the table.
Mm.
So I'm sure you'll fit in perfectly with all the players and stuff.
I like that hat though. Off the topic though, I've seen that hat a lot. A lot of players are wearing that hat, and I like it.
This
University.
hat,
Trying to get one that
we
hat.
can get you one.
No,
Yeah.
I was looking. Who was it? I forgot who ended up getting the hat. He ended up getting the same hat like a couple of days ago, and I
Yeah.
DM'd him about it. And
We can get you one.
Yeah, we can hook you up.
Yeah, they're one of our sponsors, and we're close with them. So if you want, we'll talk after this, and we can get you a hat.
Yeah.
We can get you a couple of hats. How did you tell Pittman?
he's super real. So with me, like this is the first. It's not the first time people have told me this. I'm really good at reading people, and so he was trying to read me the whole time, and I'm trying to read him. Locking eyes. Folks just locking eyes, serious face. No one giggled for like 10 to 15 minutes. Like it was all. And so he was like, "Yeah, I'm getting a weird vibe," and I was like, "Yeah, me too." And so after that, I mean, we just laughed about it, and so I mean, I'm
Okay,
excited.
now we can
Uh,
figure out.
Staying home just felt right.
So, do you have like a pregame routine that you go through?
So here it was pretty much all right. Get done with the hotel, and obviously, I'm a big believer in Christ. And so me and the quarterbacks would always go to the locker room. We'll pray. We'll do our little thing. I would always pray. I mean, every time I prayed, we won. So I mean, which was great. Which was great.
So
But
bring that to Arkansas. Make
oh
sure you
yeah,
bring that.
it's coming, no doubt. And so
Good.
I mean, I listen to my music. I mean, big country guy. I listen to Zach Bryan.
Okay.
So that's pretty much my hype up song. His music. I mean, just calm, relax, and so just go out there, that type of thing, and that's about it. I mean, not much to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
Some
the
strange.
old question, the question I get all the time didn't pop up.
Like that.
The Morris question. I was expecting that one. I was like, it's gonna come up.
I feel like that puts you in an uncomfortable position because I don't know what
Yeah.
you can say about it.
I mean, me and Chandler are boys, and I went through. I mean, I kind of I understand what he was doing. Obviously, if you're a coach, you want to coach your son, which
Right.
I mean, I 100% get, but I mean, I felt like so. It was me, KJ, and it was Chandler. We're all at this camp at Arkansas, and dating back to it, a lot of people were like, "Yeah, you were the MVP of the whole camp." I go to his office, he offers me. I'm like so excited. 2 days off. 2 days later, his son gets the offer, and I'm like, "Hold up, this is getting real out of hand." And so
Mm.
I end up. So my junior year, when I got back from playing, because I wanted to commit way before that, he was like, "Yeah, you're hurt. Like you have to keep on playing, things like that." And so I come back my first game, throw for like 4 touchdowns, ran for one. And I'm like, this is the great way to do it. I wore Arkansas shirt right under my jersey, hoping it like,
Balled out.
and so I call him. He goes, yeah, you got to keep playing. Like, and then a couple days later, his son commits, and that was just
That was a wrap.
and that was a wrap. And after that, I looked elsewhere, and like, I mean, it was bad for me personally, just because of the fact like I knew where I wanted to go, and
Yeah.
I felt like I did nothing wrong. I felt like I did everything right, and it was just a situation to where things didn't go my way. So it's a tough one, but I mean, I'm excited that it did happen,
Yeah.
and I'm excited to be back. And so,
Hey, I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason.
exactly.
And North Carolina, like we said, is awesome. Beautiful
it's
campus.
great.
It's sure you met some awesome friends. So
I
yeah.
mean, because there's a lot of Arkansas people that go to North Carolina, not like attend the school, but are like from Arkansas.
Yeah.
So how long going podcast?
Do what?
We started mid-August.
Right, somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our whole goal was it like kind of younger our age people, and try to just have down to earth conversations. And so yeah, it's been cool. Like we got in the girls basketball coach who's actually playing right now. I need to check the score on that. We got a few football players. You're actually our fourth football player.
Third, I think. Cameron.
Third or fourth.
Zach.
Yeah, we got Cameron Ball, who's on the D line.
That guy is a character. He is hilarious.
Oh no, I'm kind of upset because the boys I knew, they're all leaving. Like Jackson's leaving. I was pretty upset about that one.
Yeah, same here.
Real upset about that one. So it just seems like obviously NIL has a lot to do with it, and of course time has a lot to do with it, but
yeah, but Cam's a funny guy.
You talking about Cameron Little?
No, Cameron Ball.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cameron Little. Now Cameron Little, he's a character.
Is he?
He's a character. I mean, I've known him because a couple kickers. I mean, it's kind of like a quarterbacks. You know, like you kind of know everybody you've met somewhere.
Yeah.
So, the whole football world.
Yeah, one of the boys here was like, yeah, he's a character, and so I talked to him a couple times, and so
yeah,
I mean, I think there's a lot of people think it is good, but it'll be sure.
How about your guy Joseph last night? Your Morrilton guy. We had him on the podcast really early on.
Oh yeah, we did. Morrilton. Yeah.
I mean, we actually talked. He was the first one to know that I was coming back because I ended up texting him about it. And I was like, can I watch this? I forgot what game it was. He ended up getting subbed in and had 3 fouls right away.
I know what you're talking about. I remember that game.
Texted him later and I was like, bro, like your offense is good, but the defense is terrible. But he picked up on it, and now I see he's getting some minutes, which is bound to happen. I mean, I kind of grew up with Joseph, saw what kind of player he was. He has a talent. I'm super excited for him, and so I hope he gets more minutes and then makes Morrilton proud.
Yeah,
he had a breakout game last night. Do you watch the basketball?
I watched his game last night.
Yeah, he's about to get some minutes for sure. He spreads the court well.
I knew once his shooting got going, it wasn't going to stop. He's a freaking shooter.
But ask him what's his record against me, though.
Oh,
I wish we were recording this.
It is recording.
His record. So I go to his house one day and I stay the night, and we're just. So he beats me. I think we played Madden. He beats me in Madden. I'm like, all right, let's go play a game that's a little physical. So we go outside. I mean, I'm a decent basketball player. Like I'm similar to him. All I can do is shoot. But with Joseph, I'm like, all right, well, Joseph, he's probably like what, 170, 180. I can definitely take him down in the paint. And that's all I did. And we played about 3. He didn't beat me one time. And after that, there was a stage where he didn't talk to me for 3 days. So I had that on him that he can't beat me in basketball.
Y'all are gonna have to take that to the new Fayetteville courts. Have you seen that? They're like painted
outside on Dixon.
Yeah, it's like crazy painting outside, like kind of right off Dixon. It's like a public court. It's really cool.
Yeah, they have a basketball court on Dixon Street right now.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that street so far. I don't know what to think of it.
It'll get you.
That's Baker Mayfield.
That's what I've heard.
That's what he said. He got arrested. He got tackled there. He tried to run from the police. Oh, got tackled.
He said Dixon Street. It'll get you.
No doubt.
It will.
I appreciate it though. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. This is perfect. This is a good episode. We'll stay in touch.
No doubt. Same here.
Cool. All right. I appreciate it.
Good luck traveling and all that.
Thank you.
Yeah, go up packing.